I'm not
what now?
Y'all masochists. You like to feel the burn of that, the burn of the alcohol.
I do like the burn of a
fucking-
good liquor.
The getting fucked up in the game.
I love a good burn of a sauce. I love the good burn of getting my ass whipped playing a game. I kind of like the burn of getting my ass whipped. The sting.
And the only reason I like
Pull my hair.
The reason Bloodborne is better than Dark Souls or Elden Ring is simply because
It's a little easier.
it's a lot easier. Because the character's not so fucking heavy, for one. Even naked, your character is still heavy. And being able to get your HP back. Yeah, having 20 HP vials is what makes it, like, a staple. That's what makes it
you
easy.
have 20 HP vials
That's
in
what makes
Bloodborne.
it easy.
Yeah, right now, starting out, you have 3 vials that you can allocate between magic and health. And you can,
It should be 4. No.
You can get more. Yeah, maybe it is initially.
Maybe you didn't
Yeah,
choose
you
the right
can.
class.
Yeah, I told you I took a different class, but
But that's weird, because
I don't know. Maybe my count's a little off, but
the one me and Samantha had was 4 because 3 to the health, 1 to the magic.
maybe that's what it was.
We were
Because
trying
right
to
now,
do
I think I'm right. Because I'm 4 to the health and 2 to the magic. Because I've buffed it a couple of times.
But she was using more magic than I was, and I was trying to stick with the short sword.
Yeah, like I said, right now I'm. Speaking of which, yes, Lung Pucki. We
right.
are currently speaking about now Elden Ring.
But see where where it takes longer for your character to roll in Elden Ring and Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I don't like it as much.
Well,
I'm a lith fighter.
That has to do with your armor. The weight you're wearing affects the speed of your roll.
I could be wearing the same armor in Bloodborne as I am in Elden Ring, and I could be completely naked in Elden Ring, and I'm still not as quick.
Well, I should point out that you would not be able to get the same armor in Bloodborne that you can get in Elden Ring.
Shut the fuck up.
Also,
it's a good game. I'm having a hard time getting readjusted to the weight difference. Like, great example is I played JRPGs, and the stuff, even though
so you could take your time and decide.
Technically, Elden Ring is a JRPG.
Yes, but not in the category which JRPGs are slotted into. You're talking turn by turn combat, turn based.
No. I'm talking about something like some of the newer Final Fantasies, the hack and slash. What I don't like is I do like turn based, but what I don't like is the 2.5 turn based.
Oh yeah, where it's still actively running on a timer, but there's still kind of turns technically.
I tried 10-2 last night, and it did that to me. I'm sitting there, when in a combat, usually the enemy goes first, early in the game.
By the way, we are trying
Hot sauce.
some chicken wings here. The lady bought me a bag of wings that came with the Hot Ones Challenge, which is 3 levels of hot sauce, the classic, Los Calientes, and Apollo, Last Dab. Which, of course, love pointing out that we're always of 2 different minds in random matters.
Oh, couldn't find my drink.
I immediately thought of, someone strong and powerful like Apollo Creed. That seemed like nice, crisp. Apollo Creed was what came to my mind when I heard Apollo, but this motherfucker, of course, instantly...
Apollo, the fucking sun, the sun god.
The sun god, which, makes a lot more sense for a hot sauce.
I mean, the motherfucker walks around with a chariot with a sun in it.
We're going to go ahead and start off. We're going to have us a dip here on the classic.
Oh, one cool thing, sorry.
Where's your nugget, bitch?
In God of War 3, you actually get to rip his head off. Like, you don't cut it off. You rip his head off, and you use it as, like, a light to, shine people, blind them. Jesus, I'm not doing that, man.
Oh, yeah, I covered half of my wing with a nice solid coating of a dip.
This is level 1. Quarter of
this is an introductory level sauce.
Yeah, but I'm a pussy. We know this.
Oh, that smells so good.
You do this because
it makes me happy inside.
We need a third person for this. You are one extreme and I'm the other. Like, I can eat the Diablo sauce
you
from
would
Taco
like
Bell,
the middle ground opinion, but I would rather us just have complete opposite opinions and know it from the start. To your health.
Bon appetit.
Well, first off, the chicken's good. I'll give it that. It's tender, still pretty juicy. Air fried it, by the way. It's We're going in for dip number 2.
That sauce.
That's a good sauce, ain't it?
No heat, but
I mean, there is a modicum of heat in existence, but it just kind of warms the mouth a little bit.
What is
It's
that?
called the classic. Let me find out for you here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an expensive. I could probably get it for like $14, $15.
Because that, I mean, I can feel a little bit of the heat, but this is what I would fuck with, where it's just...
You'd like this on your food when you just want a little bit of that something. That tastes good.
It's a pinch, not a punch. You like being punched, I like a little pinch.
Well, see, I just have a love of hot sauces. I like the pinch.
See, I guess I don't have any...
I like all of it, but I like the punch sometimes, too. Sometimes I want that punch. It kind of gives me this, it gives you that adrenaline rush and, get sweating.
Fuck that. But where you can dissect the different flavors of it, I can't. I don't like the flavor of peppers so much. And
I don't like most unheated peppers. Like, the casual peppers I eat at a shop are like jalapenos and banana.
There's definitely, like, chili in there or something. Like, it's flavorful. I don't know. It was like, when the flavor is the first thing that hits my tongue compared to the heat, that's when it's like, that's a good sauce. That's why I go back to Taco Bell. I use the Diablo sauce, but I don't use just Diablo. I use the mild sauce with it because I love the flavor of the mild, and the Diablo has that little kick to it. For a name, like Diablo, it's nothing like...
Yeah, it's not a devil, honestly.
Yeah. Compared to, like, you still need to try the Death Note, I believe.
I have not.
You have not tried it? I said you still need to try it. I have not. Yeah, that shit was too much. Very quickly. There's 5 levels of it. You chew one nut for like 30 seconds, or as long as you can possibly chew one nut for. You grab 2 or 3. But then, you just wait for a minute, let the heat absorb or dissipate if it is. And then you move to level 2, and by the 5th nut, I was good all the way up to 4. I didn't need a drink. If you take a drink, you lose. I was at level 4. I'm fine. Level 5, maybe 10, 15 seconds. I'm running to the back sink.
It's one of those start rinsing your mouth.
We were doing
out,
that.
So.
My buddy did it when we were at work. I had to go. I was there for about 5-10 minutes, just like under the water.
So you asked about the classic. Your ingredients are chile de árbol peppers.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know where that's from. But it's Chile, so it's got to be of some kind of Spanish origin, I would assume. Organic apple cider vinegar. All the things say organic, but we got apple cider vinegar, water, garlic, kosher salt, and turmeric. That's it.
I don't know what turmeric is.
So it's what you're liking is the taste. Turmeric is a ground spice that you generally put into food that kind of like an acid kind of opens up your tongue a little bit more to be susceptible to the heat.
Okay. So I feel like the things I'm tasting the most would probably be the chili peppers and the garlic.
Yes.
But when I read stuff like this,
a basic low-level sauce, it's always good to lean into a good pepper and garlic. Like, that's a great low-level sauce.
Like, the way I see, whenever I read ingredients like this, I always assume they do, like, the most top.
Yeah, the first ingredient is the biggest one in it. Which is good that they start with the pepper and not, like, water or some sugar, which is what you see in cheap sauces. Garlic is close to
the end. But then again, garlic is pretty potent of a taste. I love garlic.
I love garlic. I'm right there with you.
If I didn't eat before this, I would have gone for a second or third.
Okay, well, we still got a couple sauces ahead of us as well, and there's still plenty of wings in that bowl.
But that is a good chili sauce.
I went on a rant today because I like to swing by the hospital every now and then because they got a really good coffee shop in there. Like, they make some very good specialty drinks.
Hospital coffee.
Yeah, it's good coffee. He grinds the beans himself, Good stuff, good stuff. It's the best little shop around here that I've found so far. But every now and then, I hop in there, I get myself a good coffee. But I was, one day I was coming out of there and I was just so frustrated because I was just not having the best of moods. And I went in there to get a coffee because I thought it'd help me feel a little, kind of like make the day a little, give a treat kind of thing. And get in there, and that day, the place just happened to be closed. Like, he was like, I'm taking these 2 days off. And I was like, oh, fuck, why does this always happen? So I'm frustrated. I'm getting out of there, and I'm like, man, I just wanted a goddamn coffee. And I get to the stop sign where you're leaving the parking lot area to get onto the stretch of run before you can get out to the road. And I can't see over the goddamn hedge they put right next to the fucking stop sign so that I can see, if there's a car coming for me to pull out. I'm just losing my mind. Who's the motherfucker who plants a goddamn 6-foot hedge next to a fucking stop sign and doesn't trim that shit a little bit? My car is not jacked up 10 feet in the air like every other dumb hillbilly's truck out here. Cut your damn bush or I'm going to go yell at an employee to get someone whose problem is actually responsible for it.
That's some bullshit.
That's one of those things where you're just in a bad mood and the little thing makes you lose your mind. Like, I didn't bother or harass anyone, but God, if I didn't want to just yell at a low-pay employee.
Sometimes you just needed to mean the lower class.
It's like, sir, I'm not responsible for this. Get someone who is! And get some fucking hedge trimmers.
Sometimes it's okay to be a Karen.
I swear to God, for 10 seconds, I thought about lighting that bush on fire. But I was like, this is a hospital. Don't start a fire.
You got too many old people in there to see a burning bush, think it's time.
Oh, the Lord is calling. Oh, I shouldn't have had that.
I'm just saying, like, I don't expect the rapture to happen, but if it does,
we wouldn't know hanging out.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on sale, man. I'm gonna buy so much
sale.
Stuff.
No, if you're like in a crowded place when it happens, just start picking up clothes.
No, I'm not in a crowd. I'm saying
clothes and jewelry out the gate.
You gonna see shit on Craigslist saying like, my son was raptured. This was his favorite chair. Can't get the stain out.
Yeah, I saw that.
200 best offer.
I
think I said that to the group chat or something.
You think you did. You did. Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Man, I've just been staring at this fucking update all day.
Dead Rising 4. Tape it or die again.
Yeah, not that. That's an achievement that's probably never going to happen because I don't play the game. And she'll think she wants to play the game, but she usually doesn't want to play a game.
I'm just not into it. I couldn't get into it.
I didn't like it either. Cool. The first one was fun enough, but even then, like, the fact that one mistake could cost you your entire game timeline was real annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to go for every ending, mine was the amount of time you had to do it. I mean, I get it.
It wasn't very sparing.
Because it takes you out of the game, like in Dying Light. I'm running around for a week and a half, and then I go to somebody, and they're like, oh, that happened last night. It's like, where the fuck have I been? I've killed 1,000 zombies in one night. Damn.
It's like, you fuckers are slow.
Yeah. Like, it kind of takes you out of the story. But I'm already into this, like, a couple hours into the game, like, story-wise, and it's not appealing at all. The first one was so good. Like, this one, it tries to force a story too quickly. Like, in one side mission, you have to go and get this guy's... tell him his water is poisoned, and you go find his wife, and she finds out that he has the water and she has the alcohol. She tells you to go take the alcohol to him. So you do, and then you get to the guy you never met before. He goes on some dumb tangent about how he doesn't think his wife loves him. So you are like, here, your wife says to drink this alcohol. And he's like, oh, maybe my wife does love me. Oh, I guess I'll stay here for a little bit, do some more hunting. And then, like, that's the end. It's like, what the fuck was the point of this? Like,
you saved their marriage.
Jesus, I saved their marriage by giving him alcohol.
So I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
And, I mean, I guess most RPGs that have side quests have dumb side missions like that. And I guess I'm looking for any reason to bitch about Dying Light 2. But it's because there's so many reasons to.
You're looking for any reason because there's so many. I like that. Alright, so. Flavor number 2. Hi, puppy.
You want some?
You want a little chicken puppy?
I'd fucking kill her.
You want a little chicken puppy?
I do like the jokes about how if you were to go back in time, this would kill.
Hey, some good chicken for the puppy.
This would kill a medieval peasant. Something like a McDonald's Sprite or a Warhead. A 90s war. I don't know if I've grown up or
That's like
if
I follow this Twitter page called I think memes to show a small Victorian child. Thank God they post some of the most deep fried shit.
Like, go back in time, what would you show a child?
Small Victorian child, to be specific. But yeah, sauce number 2. Los Calientes. So in the way Hot Ones works, we're about halfway up the standard board.
But isn't Los the?
And Calientes is fire.
The fire.
Higher, well, not specifically it's fire, but yeah, it's basically like the fire, the heat.
The heat, because fuego is fire.
Yeah, like it's in that realm of meaning, though.
The heat.
Listen, I only did 1 year of Spanish, and I really
That's what I'm wondering.
Bullshit my way through that.
Like this is a Hot One, so it's an American thing. So when I hear people like name stuff, it's like I wondered. It was like, hey, this just sounds cool.
I mean, they get their stuff supplied in from all over. Like,
not
all the sauces on the show are their own.
No, but the creators
product.
are like. Talking about this could be from another country's sauce, and they just
and it's one that they popularly feature. It's actually made on a lot of their lineups over the seasons. Yeah, we're ramping up by about 3 or 4 levels here.
I'm not talking about.
Smells really good though, right?
Yeah.
Reminds me of a taco sauce. Down she goes.
Just think about mild.
More like Taco Bell mild, but how a real heat.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even put that much on there.
This has got a lot more complex flavor profile than the first one did.
I'll take another dip.
Got little chunks of the pepperiness in it. You can see the red and the green flakes. A little bit of seeding. Having seeds in the sauce is always a good sign that they're really going for some of the real heat and flavor.
Yeah, this one pulled up too.
I can.
I want to say maybe some mango. I've tried stuff.
Mango sauces are good.
Which is weird because
one of the best sauces, and I bought it off of this site, the site you can get these things on. One of the best sauces I've ever had myself, and
I had to take a drink.
And also,
that's a good kick.
Claimed by the host of Hot Ones, Sean Evans, to be like, all is good, or you're just trying to reach your drink. But yeah, the show's host of Sean Evans himself has said it's his favorite sauce, so in my opinion, it might be the best hot sauce in the world. No. It's a Scotch bonnet and ginger. So fucking good, addictive.
I'd try it.
We were just constantly putting it on everything.
But I don't feel like it'd be that hot. Is there, what would be the heat level of it?
It was mid-range. We never found it. Oh, found it. Take a nugget. I recommend sauce number 2.
Nope.
Okay. Los Calientes.
That one stays on the tip of the tongue, though.
Oh yeah. It's good stuff.
Like, there's no throat burn, but the tip is really starting to flame.
It's settled in more. Like how the first one you could just like, oh yeah, that's good, and then go back for it. This one, you could have it, and then not have more, and be like, I'm still tasting that, until you've taken the time to get rid of it.
Like, if I was eating these, I'd be like, middle one, and then go back to... Like,
it's apricot. So you've got red jalapeno, you've got habanero, serrano, which is one of my favorite peppers to cook with myself. Like that I'll buy out of the store when they're fresh.
I've for sure tried that.
Green serrano, applewood smoked green serrano, orange habanero. I've grown my own orange habanero. Those are good. Apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, tomatillo, agave nectar, water, garlic, salt, toasted onion, cumin, cilantro, black pepper, and celery seed. It's a very complex one. And, like, you can taste, like, there's so many different flavors in it, and none of them really, like, kick the other ones out of the way or muddy up.
I can't tell you what I'm tasting. Then
I think the flavor you really picked out was the apricot.
And it was, like, a fruity, so... It was sweet, so that's... Where I eat more sweets than I eat hot.
And odds are, and we might just jump into this one and then go firing in through the... pun intended, firing in through the rest of the show. We might just jump into Apollo here, but I bet you that it's only got one ingredient.
Apollo? What? Ghost pepper?
Apollo pepper.
Apollo pepper.
Like, that's just my assumption, because I personally still own the Last Dab Carolina Reaper, and the only ingredient on that bottle is Carolina Reaper. Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar, Apollo pepper powder, Apollo pepper distillate. So, just vinegar so that it lasts on the shelf. Everything else is ingredients, which is either it or made from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute, cause.
All right. So, anything you've gotten into? Like, I just wanted to feel good and rant about that bush. Kind of like that time I ranted about that short bitch who couldn't see over a steering wheel. Bitch need a booster seat.
The only thing I've been doing is playing a shit ton of Minecraft. I've been working on my villager farm, and it's coming along nicely.
Right. Anytime I pop in there, you got so much done, and I accomplish nothing and fuck off for 30 minutes and dip. Someday I'll have a house, though.
Should come see my map. I have like a dozen maps now that I need filled out. Because I'll just go and take like 6 empty locator maps and just keep going, get a new one, keep going, and then just...
Oh, God, didn't I? I was forced to log out on a boat in the middle of nowhere, now that I remember.
Why?
Remember, I was out exploring. I found that village, I raided it.
Yeah, I didn't know... Why were you forced to log out?
I think my baby was crying or something.
Oh.
Maybe I had to get ready for work. Possibly all of the above.
Yeah, I think it was early in the morning.
It was definitely in the morning.
Yeah, even Rob popped in for a little bit.
Oh, is that who that was?
He didn't do much. I don't think he even built anything.
I noticed they were there, and I just came in all stealthy, and creeped up right behind you too when you were looking over the ledge. And and then you turn around and see me, and I'm just like, hi.
That's my other friend, Pucki.
Oh, yeah, Packy back.
Pucki Punch.
Yeah.
Like, I convinced her to buy the game, and she had to make a username. The only thing I could think of was the Pack-a-Punch from Call of Duty.
That's a good username. So, yeah, like, I had so much like desire to punch one of you two off that cliff out of stealth.
Well, I had the
but, like, you turned around and looked at me.
I was trying to show her how to do it.
I also didn't want to be a total dick, so I was, like, contemplating it.
It would have been fine if you did it to me. I'm a little short green guy. Like, I don't know if you ever seen my Snapchat thing. It's also a fucking little green guy. I'm a little gremlin and most shit, if I can be.
But yeah, I looked down over the edge and I was like, are those slime blocks? And then I immediately went, pew!
And I was trying to get her to do it. I was like, do you see the green blocks?
I dropped
Jump on those. Jump on the green blocks. Yeah,
Missed.
walk off the ledge.
Missed.
Walk off the ledge and land. Packy Punch fell from a great height. It's like, God damn it! I don't even think she had her bed nearby. I can't fix spawn. It's pissing me off. It's still gonna spawn.
They're spawning in a specific coordinate, but they're not determining what height you should land on. So you're going to land on the highest block. Yeah. You have to take out that one block in the ceiling.
It's already gone, and now you don't even land there. You're now like a little to the other side.
Still on the ceiling?
Still on the ceiling. I think it's only spawns there whenever you first come in, because I built it...
It's done it to me.
Well, when you spawned in, but when Rob did, I think he did in the building. Because I was, like, hard spawn. And now, whenever I die and don't have my bed nearby, it throws me wherever.
Just anywhere?
Anywhere on the house.
It's never... still on the house.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just there to be a cool spawn place. Since you... end up seeing there too often.
Oh god, I about choked and took out the family today.
Oh, it's joking.
God, I hope that fucking laugh picked up. Yeah.
What the fuck you do? Gas them out?
We went to Hardee's, also known as Carl's Jr. And like we got a couple sandwiches and we got some French fries for the baby, and I was driving and eating and talking with her, and she got all worked up over something. So I started to get worked up in return, but I was still talking. I had a little bit of food in my mouth, and like in mid-sentence, I was just like, and like, a little bit of food caught in the back of my throat, and like I didn't like panic. I didn't like breathe in or try to force a swallow. I just stopped for a second, and went.
It's actually one of my fears.
I was driving on a one-lane with gravel road.
Going around a curve.
Going around a curve with trees. And I just I hacked the food back out of my throat, and I'm like, bitch, you need to calm down before I kill us all.
The look of despair in his eyes. I was like, I control it all.
If I die, we all die. That is like one of my fears, is like where I eat and drive a lot.
It was one of those legit chokes where I was, my eyes were watering and everything.
Like, it kind of resurged the fear of the whole thing that happened with Bob Saget. Like, not to bring it down, but
I guess I just knew he died.
he had some kind of brain injury.
He hit his head.
Yeah, supposedly he fell and hit his head, and he tried to go to sleep, thinking it wasn't anything serious. And,
Oh yeah, no, you can't take
like
any
you can't take any
like ibuprofen or anything. You can't take anything that will take out swelling, and you can't go to sleep right after a good head bonk.
I don't even know if he was in the right mind after that, so he might have just hit it and then passed.
Yeah, you hit it, you get dizzy, you go lay down.
Yep. So it's like shit like that. It's just scary.
Yeah, the Reaper clicks in whenever he wants, man.
Just another way to die.
That's a song.
Yeah, Disturbed. There can be no
That
one
story
reason
kind of
why.
reminds me of when my grandpa was drag racing and like he was like he couldn't.
You want to
stop.
speak up if you're gonna come tell a story?
And
No.
he
Yeah, come on,
No,
come on.
no.
The beautiful Mrs. has graced us with our presence.
Listen.
Don't
And then
do
she
that.
smashed her face against the
To
door.
pop her jaw into place. Come on.
I don't wanna.
Come on, tell your story.
I don't wanna.
What about your grandpa? Race cars? Fun.
When he wrecked at the drag strip.
Where's my seat?
While you're telling the story, we'll try the last level of hot sauce here.
I guess.
Damn right you guess.
You're gonna have to move.
We have to close the door.
I just need the door opened.
Well, we're some loud ass motherfuckers.
And he.
God.
We can always just.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
Thanks.
if there's a suffering, we could always be forced to pause the audio.
No,
It
I'm
goes,
talking about making sure I have access to the bathroom.
Oh,
Why?
Heat.
Heat?
to
I'm a
fight
pussy.
off the heat. We have milk.
No, we don't.
I'm just gonna put my, or at least
Don't use the
We have
bathroom.
popsicles.
I'm gonna put my tongue under the sink.
Yeah,
Don't use the bathroom.
There's like our sink constantly drips, and like because the calcium
It gets
in
a
our
little
water
sludgy
and
in
shit,
there.
like it builds up.
They're
black
old
I
pipes.
need
like
calcium
stuff.
in my bones.
You,
Well,
use
that's
the
fine.
use the kitchen sink.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
kitchen's cleaner. Anyway,
Hey, invite him.
Invited
to,
me to a party, huh?
Not to the party,
No.
but next time you talk to him, invite him
Denied.
to the Minecraft world.
no.
Oh, for to the round.
I sent the thing to the group chat, I believe. I'll send it again so you can forward it to him later tonight.
Right.
After-
But please, we're going to try this this sauce here. Please, darling, tell us this story about your grandpa.
And I'll try not to puke while you tell me.
Please don't throw up.
Come on, dead air.
I was taking a swig,
Yeah, you were.
and I was trying to gently set it down so it didn't pick up. But
So loud.
and the whole fucking head thing reminded me of my grandpa because like when he was drag racing and shit, like his fucking parachute or something, he didn't. I don't know. No, I was chewing on my tongue. No shit, that'll really burn my mouth if I eat that. But like he went right through the barrier or whatever, and he like slammed, like fucking went up, went down, and like the motor got embedded in the ground and shit. Like he hit so hard the shit got embedded. And they're pretty sure that's why he had the aneurysm.
The volume's up. So you think he had the aneurysm because of
The
crashing?
hand injury. The head injury, yeah. Because he hit his head so hard it caused a little blood thingy, blood pocket or whatever, and that, aneurysm and shit.
And then he lived.
Well, yeah, he had to have surgery like twice.
I need to mute
I mean,
this
after something
TV.
like that, you probably should still say that they lived, because
Yeah, no, he alive.
he got in a drag strip race, and then he had a brain aneurysm.
Fuck.
That
Oh,
was a lot.
so I might have just
Fucked up.
I might have just full dipped this thing like it was on the level 1 wing.
Now you fucked up.
My life is gonna be pain.
Did you even do one? You didn't dip it.
I let him go first.
There's no go
Pussy.
first in this world.
There is.
We're stealing this
Back
from
to the front.
we're stealing a dink it and sink it from Rhett and Link here.
Dig it. You've already
You
sunk
put
it,
more
though.
on mine.
Yes, I did.
Oh, God, Chris.
Come on, baby, don't fear the Reaper.
You're fearing the Reaper.
God.
You're fearing the Reaper.
That's actually a good sauce.
I don't like the taste.
Why?
It's heartier, smokier.
No sweetness to it.
I don't want to put it. Like, I was literally
You should
chewing
try
on my
that one.
No, I
I
was
shouldn't say
chewing on, look
smoky,
at
but
this. I was like chewing on my whole tongue when I was trying to put the baby down for a nap. So
the burn of it is actually very, very similar to that of the Carolina Reaper. I'm definitely feeling that all over my tongue.
that's gonna make it worse. If anything, take a swig of that.
Shut your whore mouth.
Like I said, if anything, take a swig of that. It'll help.
I did it for real with the big old dippy dip.
That was a big dippy dip. Why did you do that to yourself?
It was not on purpose. I forgot what I was dipping into.
You're being extreme. Do you need something to puke into? You pussy. I'm loving this. Yeah.
I can't stay still.
Please don't throw up.
I'm watering from one of my eyes.
I bet your butthole's watering too. Why are you doing the weird hand movement? Like, are you running away from the heat?
Yeah. I'm gonna swim through eternity.
Look at your face. Your face is rolling everywhere.
I'm trying to get it out of my mouth.
Welcome to Heavy Breathing .ASMR. Sip of the wine.
Popsicle.
Yes. 2 popsicles, please.
Alright, no, what flavors do you want?
It doesn't
Mandarin,
matter.
okay, fuck you both.
Terry?
Mandarin.
What? Wait, what are flavors?
Mandarin, grape, or strawberry.
Strawberry!
Like we care what it tastes like right now.
I like strawberry.
It's about to be a scene from a cartoon where we put the popsicle on our tongue and the steam comes out and we go, ah.
So, you're looking to enter the cool world, eh?
I'll take you by the tip.
Help me, Ice King. Fuck.
Oh, I love it. God damn, you slob on that knob rather well.
You dripped out your nose on it.
That's so disgusting. You're doing
I need a fucking tissue.
on your popsicle.
Listen, man, my face is literally numb. I can't feel my
You have a
face.
literal snot-sickle. First wipe off the popsicle and then wipe off your nose. Or fuck it, came out of you.
I need it.
What was that, SpongeBob? I need it.
It's just a tip, but it hurts. Thank you, sir. Don't take it.
What are you gonna do for me?
Die. Be a considerate person. Take that one from me as well.
Ew, you guys are nasty.
What?
Clears the sinuses.
So hey, we jumped to level 10.
What?
Out of 10.
Oh, the other 3.
This was the end of the lineup. The
I
beginning,
thought that
the
was
middle,
1,
and the
2,
end.
10. Oh.
You should do it again.
You're a dick.
I just wanted to handle my slight and post-nasal
That's
drip.
disgusting.
I'm
You're
already-
making me uncomfortable.
Stop looking at me.
It's still there, but I've already recovered.
You're sweating. You're physically sweating.
My face is literally numb.
See, this is why we discussed at the beginning. We have a level 1 and a level 10 kind of person. He actually had probably 10% wing coverage on that dip.
I'd say it's fine. It was decent.
I had probably 60 or 70% wing coverage. And went all fucking in. But still recovered and handled much more efficiently than this motherfucker. I had my moment. I was dancing. I was moving.
Yeah, I just did
That was the rush of adrenaline. I had so much adrenaline in my body, I had to keep moving.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I just did a little barely. And that's not bad.
Yeah, mine makes my face numb.
When you're hitting it just right.
Yeah, like I barely touched the tip. Just a tail and the stars.
You were deep throwing yours, mine. I just need to focus on the tip.
Would you stop?
I'm getting a good
gonna
mouth
fucking-
coating. It's actually the sugar that's doing the most for you.
Huh?
It's the sugar that's actually doing the most for you.
Oh, God.
It's dulling with your receptors.
And I'm spitting everything out.
Yeah.
I don't swallow.
Twitter.
I swallow.
Don't do that.
I remember that video you showed me with the woman showing how to give a blowjob.
The grapefruit technique.
I think it's a woman.
Yeah.
God, there's nobody still listening to this. Actually, I'm pretty confident nobody wants to keep listening to this. So it's been very fun. We'll be back on shortly doing something else.
I don't like you guys keep moaning.
Bye.
Bye.
Dude, it's all in your beard.
Leave me alone.